See the chemical structure of morphine. Now, this morphine is a derivative for heroin. How is that? Because heroin, commonly called smack, is chemically diacetyl morphine. So this is obtained by acetylation of morphine, this heroin. Now morphine, which is extracted from the latex of poppy plant, that is Papaver somniferum. Look at the function of the heroin. So heroin is a depressant. It depresses, that means slows down body functions. So is a function of heroin. So what is heroin? So heroin is a drug, is a opioid drug that obtained from morphine, which is commonly called smack, and is chemically diacetyl morphine, which is obtained by the acetylation of morphine. This is the opium plant. You see, opium plant, in which the morphine is obtained from the latex of poppy plant, that is Papaver somniferum. It's an opium plant, opium poppy. Now, function of morphine. What is the function of morphine? Let's see the function of morphine. So we have seen the function of heroin. It is a depressant and it slows down the body functions. Now, the function of morphine, which is a opioid drug. So morphine is a very effective sedative and painkiller, and is very useful in patients who have undergone surgery. So purpose of surgery, morphine is effective sedative and painkiller. Okay, it stops the pain during the surgery. So this was the morphine, which is an opioid drug, and how morphine and heroin acts. So this morphine and heroin, it binds to specific opioid receptors present in a central nervous system, that is CNS, involves brain and spinal cord, and gastrointestinal tract, that is a digestive kind of system. So CNS, gastrointestinal tract, is the specific opioid receptors for opioids, and opioids, these are heroin and morphine. So opioids is a class of drug that includes heroin and morphine. What is heroin? Heroin, commonly called smack, heroin is an opioid drug and is chemically diacetyl morphine. So this is obtained by acetylation of morphine. Now the function of heroin is, let's see the function. So heroin is a depressant, that means it depresses something, that means it slows down the body functions. So the heroin is. Now we have seen the morphine. So So morphine is extracted from the latex of poppy plant, that is the Papaver somniferum. And in this diagram is the opium poppy, that is the plant. And from the latex of plant Papaver somniferum, this morphine is obtained. Now, next thing. So we have seen the function of heroin. Now, what is the function of morphine? So let's see the function of morphine, which is an opioid drug. So morphine is a very effective sedative and painkiller, and is very useful in patients who have undergone who have undergone surgery. That means the patient with the surgery, the morphine is useful to stop their pain. So this was the opioid drug, which is heroin and morphine. We seen what are heroin and how it is derived from morphine, and what is morphine and their function. Okay, another class of drugs is cannabinoids and coca alkaloids, just like the opioids. So these are the class of drugs, right? Here it is one line, that is Atropa belladonna and datura. What are these? These are the plants, first of all. Now these plants with hallucinogenic properties, it's kind of delusion thing, hallucinogenic properties. So the question can ask, plants with hallucinogenic properties. So these are Atropa belladonna and datura, right? Now okay, you see in the diagram there is the flowering branch of datura again, which is a plant with hallucinogenic properties. Now these hallucinogenic properties is possessed by the class drug coca alkaloid. Now coca alkaloid has different names, or cocaine, or coke, or crack. So four names for this class drug coca alkaloid, cocaine, coke, or crack. Now these coca alkaloid has hallucinogenic properties. Okay, now these are the plants we have seen, Atropa belladonna and datura, that have the same hallucinogenic properties as the drug class coca alkaloid. So this was it. So this was the drugs and alcohol abuse. We have seen the opioids. Under the opioids drugs, we have seen the heroin, which is derived from morphine, which is the diacetyl morphine, which is acetylation of morphine. We have seen the function of heroin, and we have seen the function of morphine. And the coca alkaloid, which has the hallucinogenic properties as the plant also possess the same. These are Atropa belladonna and datura. So this was in the section drugs and alcohol abuse of chapter human health and diseases.